New Year Resolutions is a very famous poem by Elizabeth Swell. Its title suggests the poem is about making resolutions and decisions. At the start of a new year, we make new decisions. We take stock of our activities during the past years. We decide to be better people during the coming year. So, this poem is about self analysis, self purgation, and self resolutions for future. New Year Resolutions is a poem with a plain and straightforward sense. The poetess presents her New Year resolutions intentions for our consideration. She tells us about the aims and purposes she wishes to promote in the new year. Actually, this poem is about the deep philosophy of life, and it tells us in a way about man's life and destiny. The poetess explains her three decisions, resolutions, and intentions at the arrival of the new year, such as she has talked much, sometimes usefully, sometimes uselessly. That is another question. In the previous years, she will talk less in the coming year and will remain silent for most of the time. Silence will make her wiser than before because when one is silent, one is thinking deeply about life if one has a mind. So she decides to drink in quiet in large doses to purify herself. In silence, she will look deep into her heart and mind to understand her feeling and ideas. A person can surely examine and understand his or her badness or the evil in him or her in silence. In this poem, quiet means silence and stillness together. So the poetess will be silent as well as still to be in the true thoughtful mood. Here, purgation means purification of the body by means of medicine, and here the medicine is silence to purge the poet's being of all the impurities or evil in it. Secondly, the poetess decides to remember asking herself twice daily who she is, what she is in truth and in reality. She should try to know the reality about herself, whether she is the same that she shows to others to be. She can improve herself or become better with some effort only after knowing the truth about herself, her inner weaknesses and strengths. This inward examination can help the poetess to discover her weaknesses and then to think of the cures for them. So, the simple words like remember, twice, and daily bring the poet's experience close to our own. In short, she will think twice daily, continuously, as to who she is, what is her purpose of life, aim of life, and why she has been created by God. Thirdly, the poetess will lie down at night comfortably in the arms of reality. That is, bony arms of reality. Here, bony means uncomfortable and thin, moreover hard. So, in spite of so many bitter realities, she will face the reality with a new determination of not being scared and afraid at its hands. She would be contented and satisfied at her lot, however hard that may be. So, it is perhaps her efforts to understand herself during the day that bring her a true understanding of herself. Here, the poetess also has used the personifications to describe her own attitude to this understanding. If we talk about the reality, reality is presented here as a person with bony arms. Reality is direct truth without any falsely attractive appearance. The poetess has decided in favor of reality, however rough it may be. So, she will lie in her bony arms of reality all through the night. If we talk about the comfort, then what kind of comfort will the poetess have? From the bitter and bony reality without any outward charm, it will be true comfort, providing relief to her inner being, her spirit, her soul. She has learned through all her sufferings and troubles of life that the basic truth, the reality, is better than the half truth of falsehood or deception. This comfort or satisfaction will in fact be the result of her ability to act upon her decision or resolution to purify herself and approach reality. In short, in the last stanza of this poem, the poetess has used beautiful metaphor. Reality is personified with bony arms, and the poetess resolves to lie at night comfortably in the bony arms of reality. Thus, the poetess is able to create a powerful image of the bitter reality and bare reality of life at the end of the poem and bring the poem to a good close. Moreover, the form of the poem is narrative, as the poetess narrates her decisions and resolution. For the new year, the poem does not have any regular meter. Actually, it has been written in free verse. There is no rhyme scheme in the poem, but there is the rhyme and rhythm of ideas and thoughts. Moreover, the poem has 3 stanzas of 3 lines each. If we talk about its nature, then we may say that the poem is philosophical. It makes the reader think. Grammatically, the whole poem is one sentence, which has been divided in 9 lines. New Year resolutions is a very short and forceful poem. The atmosphere of the poem is silent, dull, and sad. The poem spreads quite around, leading us to night with its darkness and silence. But, ironically, Instead of giving us dreams and fantasies of night, the poetess presents us the bony reality. She doesn't want anyone to live in a fool's paradise. She wants us to live purely, think honestly, and promote reality in all possible ways. If we talk about the central idea of the poem, that is man's mission in life, the poetess has explained the idea that every man should realize his duties and work for the betterment of others. He should take stock of himself and try to improve himself. Moreover, he should face the hurdles and bitter realities of life and continue working for a better world. Every new year should remind her what she has done and what she is to do. So, in this sense, the poem is didactic because it teaches us a good lesson. So, we can say that this poem is full of deep philosophy of life and it's very practical and realistic poem. Thanks for watching. Hope you like it.